Hello and welcome back to Cars of Glasgow, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 2019 Mercedes Benz A-Class, so stay tuned for this video. So the Mercedes Benz A-Class was launched almost 20 years ago, and it was originally a boxy MPV style hatchback that critics found that wouldn't sell well just because it was a small Mercedes. But contrary to belief of critics and journalists at the time, the Mercedes Benz A-Class has been a very popular model, and it's one of the most popular models in the UK, especially due to its size, price, practicality and the brand image. This is the fourth generation all new Mercedes Benz A-Class, going to the boxy predecessors of the first and second generation, and the fourth generation is kind of an evolution of the third generation that really revolutionised the A-Class lineup. The Mercedes Benz lineup currently starts off with an A180 SE powered by a 1.3 litre petrol engine, and it starts at £22,195. The model we have here is an A180d, an AMG line, and prices start from £26,540. However, this particular car is equipped with an automatic gearbox that brings the price up to £28,735. The A180d is powered by a 1.5 litre diesel unit that was co-developed with Renault. You can expect about 70 miles to a gallon as quoted, however I'd say you get about 50 to a gallon in real world driving. It produces 111 grams per kilometre of CO2, which is good for company car users and if you want to tax it yourself, it's also in a low group. And 0 to 60 in this car is 10.5 seconds, so you won't be breaking any speed limits in this car. So this Mercedes Benz, as you can see, is all new, and the redesign has really made it more angular and aerodynamic. The front end of the car is very aggressive, especially with this AMG body kit, and you get the nice new design language with the upgraded headlights and taillights. At the rear of the car we've got a nicely sculpted rear with the integration of two exhaust tips. The boot space in the new A-Class is slightly larger than the outgoing model. It's 370 litres with the seats up. You'll appreciate the access to the boot is now easier due to the redesign of the taillights. They're less intrusive and a little more squared off. Boot space can be enlarged with the 40-20-40 folding rear seats to 1210 litres. That's 10 litres more than you'll find in the current BMW F21 series for reference. So as you step into the Mercedes-Benz A-Class, you're greeted with a nice, modern, crisp cabin that's in line with the rest of the Mercedes-Benz range from the E-Class up to the S-Class. Being an automatic, the gear selector's on the right hand side of the column, and you can shift that up and down and push in for park. Ahead of you, you've got two giant 10.5 inch digital screens that I really recommend you upgrade from the 7.5 you get in the standard SE trim. These screens are very configurable and allow you to do things that have your sat nav in there. You can change your driving modes, you can see your miles per gallon, etc. Mercedes-Benz have done their best with the graphics, and these screens are very high resolution. A lot of information can be displayed and changed and configurable, which is one of the main advantages of these screens. Overall cabin quality is a plus, and it has been a main focus of the fourth generation redesign. You can see where Mercedes-Benz have spent the time and effort for this car. There's a lot of soft touch plastics. Mercedes-Benz have also launched the MBX infotainment system in the A-Class, which is an unusual move. Usually you start up something like an S-Class and work your way down. Mercedes-Benz have launched this into the smallest car and obviously the most popular. So you can say things like, "Hey Mercedes, tell me the temperature," or get to the restaurant, something like that. And yeah, it's very interactive, just a bit like an Amazon Alexa. But just overall, I really like the design of the cabin. You can see it's been very design focused. You've got these cool air vents, very circular, light up with the ambient lighting. Especially with the automatic, it cleans up that centre area nice and well. You've got nice cup holders, nice quality materials and glossy plastics and shiny metals everywhere. Everything feels quite well put together, especially for the basic entry Mercedes model. So Mercedes-Benz interface is controlled with this touchpad in the middle of the console here. You can click and you can trace your finger across it to write addresses on it, or scroll across if you want, or swipe across, sorry, to activate certain apps or go through certain car menus. In the rear of the car you'll find more leg and headroom than the outgoing A-Class. There's also easy to access ISOFIX points, which is a plus for this kind of car. The rear doors open well, however the sloping C-pillar on the roof and the wide door sills may make it a bit harder to get in and out of the rear. And you'll also notice that the rear seat seats are a little bit flat. That doesn't mean they're uncomfortable, it's just something I've noticed in the back of the car. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this Mercedes Benz A-Class video. It's just a quick walk around tour. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Cars of Glasgow below. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter at Cars of Glasgow. And if you've got a car you'd like myself to do a film or make a YouTube video on, please get in touch. So I'm always looking for more content and more exciting cars to do videos on. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next video. Ciao!